Thinking about saving or investing in United Kingdom, but you're not sure where to start from. Whether you're on tier two, you're on tier four, or you're just starting a permanent job, or you're just getting serious about your money, this one is for you. Today, we are going to be talking about how to start saving and investing in United Kingdom. Hi, you're welcome. My name is the Uyi Blessing, and I talk about finances, I talk about budget, I talk about faith, I talk about travel. Before saving or investing, you need a solid foundation. The first thing you need to do is to have an emergency fund, and this fund is aiming to save 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses in an easy access savings account. This is just your safety net. This is what they call a safety net. So emergency fund is where you have 3 to 6 months of your actual monthly expenses. So I'll give you, for instance, let's say every month I spend £1,000. I'm going to have 3,000 to 6,000 saved in my account to act as an emergency fund. If I lose my job, if there's an emergency, medical emergencies, or anything happens to me, I know that for 3 months or 6 months I am saved. And then where do you save this money? You have to look out for high interest savings accounts or cash ISAs. I talk about cash ISAs a lot. Why? Because they are tax free up to 20,000 per tax year. You can also use Monzo, you can use Plum. Just use any platform that is good for you. Have you gotten the emergency fund sorted? Now let's talk about investing. Why do we invest? Saving alone will not outpace inflation. Investing helps your money grow over time. So if you're to start investing, how much do you need to start investing? Honestly, you do not need too much. As little as £25 a month, it is more consistent than big amounts. I remember when I started investing, the biggest mistake I made was using big money and I couldn't keep up. Like, imagine you starting with 1,000 and how do you consistently invest in that kind of amount? So as little as £25 or £50 per month, it's very, very more consistent than using big amounts of money. So choosing an investment account. You need an account to get started. These are your main options. You can use stocks and share ISA. Like I said, I love talking about ISAs because they are tax free. You can use up to 20,000 per tax year on your gains and your dividends. They are perfect for long-term investing. You can use pension. Pension is like a SIP, the same pension you get from your company, your employer. They are great for retirement savings with tax relief, but your money is locked away until later in life. And there's another one they call the general investment account. No tax wrapper, but no limit. If you want to use the stocks and share ISA, there are platforms you can use. There are Moneybox, there are Trading 212, and there's Vanguard. What to invest? Now, what do you actually want to invest in? I made a mistake when I started investing. I was investing on individual stocks and it was the biggest mistake of my life. I never knew what they called ETFs. I never knew what they called index funds. But when I started to do my research, I found out that I was making the biggest mistake. I quickly switched. Anyways, if you are starting to invest, start with index funds or ETFs. They track the market and low cost. Think of FTSE 100 or S&P 500. So S&P 500 just comprises of 500 companies. So let's assume I put £100 on S&P 500. They give me the top companies. If they're underperforming, they switch it immediately. So I don't have to do any work. That's the best thing you can do for yourself to avoid trying to pick winners unless you know what you're doing. Don't say because people tell you to do FTSE 100, oh, you quickly go and do that. Or somebody talk about S&P 500, you quickly do your research. Know why they're asking you to do this, buy these ETFs, you understand? Consider robo advisors like Verify or Nutmeg. They do the heavy lifting based on your risk level. We have low risk, we have medium risk, we have high level risk. So before you do all of this, make sure you do your research. Investing is for long term. You can't be investing and you're expecting that you get your dividends in on 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. We're talking about 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. It's like compound interest. And if you want to understand compound interest, you need to do your research to understand this. Don't panic when markets deep. I remember when I started, I was investing and my money was going down. I was like, they didn't tell me this. So don't panic, don't fright when the market dip. It is normal. It is normal when the market dips. Keep learning. Follow creators, read on savings and investment, listen to podcasts, go to YouTube to learn, do your research and do more research. A lot of people have asked me over time, Blessing, can you tell me the kind of investments I need that I can do? I do not recommend. I don't give recommendation. I tell you to do your research, because you need to know the risk that you want to take. If you have low risk, medium risk, or you have large risk. Saving gives you security, but investing gives you growth. You can start small, you can start now. Your future self will thank you. Hit like if you like this, and drop your comments. I'll try my best to respond to many of your questions. See you next time.